Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. Buses are going out in the morning. We're back to Monday. I basically let the game play through the weekend. We have done some expansions in the depot. As you can see here, we've got a secondary bus wash because that was kind of, well, a bottleneck at the time. Getting buses washed overnight. So we've added a second bus wash. The one repair bay is still there. We have, I believe, some replacement parts ordered that are going to be delivered in the morning. And we now have 32, with it the first one being 00, of the minibuses, the Enviro 100 EVs. We now have a medium bus stop as well because we're going to get ready to start getting medium buses on the go. But as you can see, we have 254 research points or awards or whatever you want to call it. And we need to get it to 262. So we're just under, we're 8 away, and we're £40,000 away from being able to get the scheduled shift, which is what we're wanting to hope for today. Because at the moment, the buses that we do have, it's not the best scheduling. Some of them are going out for 2 hours, some of them are going out for 4 hours, some of them are going out for 8 hours, 6 hours, and then they're coming back and having to reload again. I think one of them is even going out for 1 hour. Anyway, nonetheless, we have actually worked on some bus routes. So any bus routes that were under 75%, we have upgraded. Any bus stops that had charging stations on have been upgraded to the maximum, and we now have a few more bus routes. So I believe we had the B11 last episode, we had the 132 last episode as well, the 161 possibly next episode. I think this is a new one that we've added, the 144, which is Abbey Wood to hospital, Queen Elizabeth Hospital entrance. So there's that. That's a bus stop. We had a bus route we added in the last episode as well. This is a new bus route we've added in, which is daily. They run every 45 minutes, which we're probably going to have to move into every 25 minutes going forward. So if we have a look in here, we'll switch this to every 25 from, well, we're not going to switch it to every 25 just yet because it is an interesting little bus route, and we don't have, well, we do have the buses to cover it. It's just the buses aren't that practical as they are in the routes they go in. But obviously we've got the 301, which obviously I think we've had that in since last episode. The 335, we had that last episode. We've had this one for a while, and this one as well as this one. So we've basically been working on the Woolwich area in adding bus stops. But like I say, we're trying to save up to hit this passenger goal. The improve the company rating is another big one. All of these bus routes aren't every day yet because we don't have the scheduler to be able to make sure that the buses we currently have will be able to be utilised in that scheduler. Now, if we have a look at the bus fleets that we have here, we have the opposite option to get the open-top buses, which we're not going to do just yet, because obviously the open-top buses, when we do purchase them, will be for the tour buses, and we do have, obviously, the long wheelbase buses at the moment. But we are looking to unlock some more double-deckers, and I believe there is at least 2 more double-deckers we can unlock if we look at the research tab here. And yeah, so we've unlocked 1 out of 3. So that's definitely a goal we're aiming towards. But right now, like I say, we can even unlock passenger service systems and the shift scheduler. So what I'm going to do is unlock the passenger systems, passenger information systems, because that will help towards getting the company rating improved. So if we make sure we can start scheduling all these out, and it just means we get incremental increases in money, which will help towards everything else. And obviously, as we get more of these out in the day, some will start coming back, and we have to just keep recycling it. And I believe all bus routes have to go out every 3. We have to schedule the buses to go out 3 times, some of them, just because of how our buses are working. And like I say, they're not all working every day. We're having to, not all the buses are working every day. Some of the buses are just evenings. weekends. Some of the bus routes are fully operational every day. But yeah, we're about to have 2 buses left. We're down to 1 bus left in the depot, and that'll be all the buses gone for the day. We now have to wait now for more buses to return, but they're going out for 1 to 10 p.m. So then it means that after 10 p.m. another bus has to go out, and obviously it's this time that's counting down that is costing us. For obviously when the bus comes back, we have to send it straight back out again. It's just not the best policy for us. We have to wait for buses to come back to get these sent out. So hopefully some buses start coming out before these come back. Hopefully they're good enough to be cleaned. We also have unlocked in the past the automated cleaning, which is here. We've got the automated cleaning inside between if it's below 90%. We obviously need to do the automatic bush wash when we have the points to do so as well. But we're just doing the incremental upgrades as we are. Now, if I look at research, I could probably start unlocking double-deckers because we're still waiting on those buses. So let's hit that as an upgrade as well. We'll hit that upgrade. We're not really wanting to buy more buses until we can get this. So I'll purchase all them. We've had 1 bus come back, so that's the problem. They're coming back and they're needing a repair. So that bus is going to get repaired, which means that these services start going out later, and that is why we need to try and increase our. Here we go. This one we can stick there. Soon as that is fixed, we can stick that back out. Is that one ready? That one is going to be perfect. So. We're literally getting down to the wire now with these bus repairs. Or buses coming back in, so we can send them straight back out. And now we're still waiting for these buses here. Now, all these are scheduled. We've got another bus coming back in. That's operational. And we're just having to juggle everything right now to make sure when buses come in, they're ready to go straight back out. We're having to repair buses in the middle of the shift. And we're about to hit now, so if I pause it, we've got no time left. And we're going to end up having this assignment delayed, which is not what we want. We don't want to get any bus assignments late. And then we've got another one coming in that needs a repair. At least we don't have any more to send out, but it's just that incremental little thing. Now, as soon as we hit this carry the amount of passengers, we should then have the money as well to utilise it. Here we go. We've got a cleaning inside and a repair needed on this bus. We've got repairs needed on a lot of these buses, which is not the best thing. So that one is being repaired. That one is going to be repaired as well. So we're just having issue after issue right now. We need not only to sort out when the buses go out to make sure that they are decent. We need to make sure that when the buses come in and they're getting repaired, they're getting washed, repaired, cleaned, all that good stuff between them. But yeah, we're researching 1 double-decker. We're researching the passenger information system first. Then we're doing the double-deckers and the photo stuff. And then, as soon as we hit one of these, like I say, we're going to go straight into unlocking our next, unlocking the schedule, which should mean that all the buses we have now should be able to be utilised better with a structured timetable, rather than us having to manually send out every bus. But this is all we're going to have with the minibuses now. Obviously, here we go. We've got another bus that needs to go out. That's still not been cleaned on the inside, so we're going to have to hit that to be cleaned. And hope that it's ready to go out. I have even set the work schedule, so we've got more cleaners all day. Scheduled all day. We should hit this carry passengers today. As soon as we hit that, that'll hit the time, which means we can start unlocking the next system, which is what we want, which is the timetable. Okay. Let me have a look at making this office a little bit bigger. Which means we should hopefully be able to hire more researchers. Not a salary, we want skill. So we'll hire 4 more. And where are we? Office. Let's get more standing desks in. There we go. So that should now mean that all of our researchers have a desk to go onto. So as soon as we hit this, we can hit the next one to go. Is there any buses broken yet? Still, no. That is good. But that should give a boost to there. Research-wise, okay. So what have we got research-wise? First things first, we're hitting a shift schedule because we need that. We're going to do reduced replacement parts because we can get that quick. We don't need any of these. We could unlock Wi-Fi, which would be good for our passenger. But we're going to try and go for more double-deckers. So let's make sure all of our researchers are working overnight as well to get these unlocks done as quick as possible. Yeah, passenger information system will be done as soon as possible. That means I can just click on a bus and get them all upgraded. I don't even know how much it's going to be to do so, but as soon as we hit that, we will start sending them scheduled. This is taking a lot of time as well. They're all getting caught up here, which is a half an hour wait. Passenger information system is done, so how much would it be to upgrade all buses? Get that all sorted. So that'll be utilised tomorrow. Where are you guys waiting? Are you guys waiting for the toilet? You guys are waiting for the toilet. I need to build a bigger toilet, is what this is saying to me. So this is where I need to make sure I'm optimizing everything in here. So let's have a look at a bathroom. Build a bigger bathroom. We'll build it down to here. Let's do our old school little trick and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then one more for good luck. Let's get some tinted doors on each and every one of these. Let's get, I probably can't move that because it's just in the middle there. Can I stick another sink on the wall there? Can I stick another sink on the wall there? I can. Stick a sink on the wall when it lets me there, in there. And then we'll just get straight into toilets and go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then obviously if I can put more sinks on this side, I will do. There we go. And then I'll just get rid of that toilet when that person's finished. No, someone's waiting for that toilet. Okay, of course they are. But people should now start filtering down to use the rest of the toilets. And that should clear that backlog as well. Let's get this bus assigned. There. Let's get these other buses assigned. Because like I say, we're now going back over to resend the buses out. Some of these are getting upgrades as well. So that means our rating should hopefully go a bit higher. Everything's gone through on there, so I should be able to just go delete that toilet that we don't need there. That's good. Get more of these buses assigned. There we go. We're doing well. We're doing well. And I think we've got another bus to need to assign there. Right. How are we doing on the research? Because what's the next research? The double-decker. It'll then be panels. then should go to these as well, or schedule. So that's just what we've got to watch out for. As soon as that schedule gets undone, oh, we've got an upgrade there, so we can't get that one. There we go. Get that schedule now. We've unlocked another double-decker, which is the Enviro 400. Which, money-wise, they're not even being sold yet on the double-deckers. Do I have enough to unlock the next research? No, it's another 20,000. Which we're fine. We don't need to do that just yet. I don't have another bus yet to assign another one to go out. No broken buses either. So we just need 2 more buses to come back, 3 more buses to come back, to send them back out literally for the last 2 hours of the day shift. Literally like an hour and a half, 2 hours of the last shifts. We need buses to go out for, which is why when we get the schedule out and up and running, it'll be perfect. Now, some people have asked, how do I set up the schedules? So for me, if I'm going on this timetable here, if we edit the timetable, if you look at where it goes for halfway, it's about half an hour. So it's one every half an hour. And then the same one on the way back is one every half an hour. Now, yes, there's overlap there, but that can easily get weaned out when it comes to buses overlapping and overlapping times. This one being a longer one, I think it's like an hour each way, so it has a 3-minute turnaround at each side, which is great. So that means one bus should automatically go from one end of the route to the other end, wait 3 minutes to with a recharge, and then go back the other way and do the same, because when it gets to the other side, it has another 3-minute recharge. That's kind of how I schedule it. Now, I normally only schedule buses, like if it's an hour route, I'll only schedule it for every 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hours, and an hours, depending on when buses are and when buses run. Now, do I have a bus I can schedule onto? Not just yet, but I can do you. I can do you. So that's all them sorted. None of you have bus repairs, so that's good. Got another bus coming in. So let's get you straight away scheduled onto there. We have no more buses ready for scheduling. I have the money to go straight in and click research over the new double-deckers. And if it cheats it and lets me do that, then it does, but it didn't. But we got the new double-deckers. Sometimes there's issues with the saves. Well, not issues with the saves. There's a way to cheat the system when it comes to scheduling some upgrades and buying buses. I think they've patched them out, but we'll obviously see and how that goes. But yeah, we're at 3 stars right now, and we need to get them better. The basic ones we need to do is enough free seats, which we can't do right now. We can't upgrade the free seats until we start getting the bigger buses. But if we look at our research, we get the next double-decker. What's she working on next? What are they starting to work on next? It's going to be one of these, and I'm hoping it's going to be this one. Yes, the schedule. The schedule's now being worked on. But we now have the Enviro 500 EV. So it is, I believe it should use a medium parking spot. It does. But it literally, comparing it to the 400 EV, it has 106 seats to 29 seats, sorry. So it has 22 more seats, or 22 more, it can carry 22 more passengers. And we can get it from roughly, well, from 30,000. Shift schedule has been obtained. Perfect. We've got a person going ill, which is okay. Tomorrow, let's go to settings. We want a maximum of 11-hour shifts, half an hour between shifts. Oh, you need a desired break between bus routes. I want you to have at least 9 hours off. Ignore unsuitable bus routes if available. We'll set to that now, and at least half an hour between buses. So tomorrow, not all shifts can be assigned if you have too few bus drivers available. Let's do bus shifts as 2 hours break, and hopes that that doesn't work either. I'm going to have to get some more bus drivers. And then we're still missing 2. So if we stick it down to every to 15 minutes between them. There we go. We're still missing a bus driver on one bus. But that should be buses all scheduled and all up and running. And we now no longer have to wait for scheduling buses. Now, what do I need to hire more employees? I've got enough right now to hire some. Let's go based on skill. Oh, there we go. We need more lockers already. Amazing. Let's go haul. We'll do it all the way up to there. So it's the same length as here. And then we put the rest in. And then we'll make sure they've all got at least a yellow skill. And if we need to hire more, which we probably do there. And that means schedule, assign all bus drivers. All buses have been scheduled. Incredible. Incredible. So that is good. We're coming into Climate Action Day. That's going to be a good bonus for us. Replacement parts has been reduced. We don't have enough to buy our first double-decker just yet. We have broken buses in the depots, so let's get these scheduled for repairs. We don't have money to buy any replacement parts, but all our buses are back, so we basically go through and make sure we get them all washed while we have to... Well, because there's nothing really we can do until it comes to... we have the automated bus wash. So we've got to go through manually and clean the buses automatically now every night. Well, the exterior of the buses. And that's what's been wasting our time between some of the bus repairs, or some of the bus days. So they should all be done. All the buses that need repairing should be getting ready to go to the workshop, which is great. And then tomorrow, everything should run smoothly, have no issues, and be all good. We're also still working on researching for 10% more efficiency on photo panels, which means our carbon footprint should start going up. Our ratings dropped to 3.2, which is not good. So hopefully, more free seats or even getting the internet unlocked will help in the future. Which means I'm just going to go straight over to getting the EV 500, the Enviro 500 EVs as soon as we're available to purchase one. Because if we go to the 400s, they're still... If you look here, it's 30,000. We can get one for 38,000 there. Now, it doesn't have passenger information system. We can get that upgraded. This one doesn't have an indicator or a light or anything of that. So we can just see what happens and start purchasing the buses. No, I'm not giving you an emergency evacuation because we just don't have the time or the amount of passengers to do so. And obviously, as we start getting the double deckers on, we can then start making sure all these bus routes have got timetables for every day. I'm thinking this is going to be one that doesn't have every day, which it doesn't. It just have the evenings. So that's where we're going to have to work into. And even if I go edit timetable and make this do it for every day, that's just one more bus route. That's just one more bus route that we've added on. That means we've got 10 missing shifts. Not only for bus drivers, but obviously for that. So we do need to focus on getting more bus drivers implemented. That will help with that. I'm still missing a bus driver there. I'm missing one bus driver at the moment. How many buses do I have, and how many bus drivers do I have? I've got 32 buses, and I've got 74 bus drivers. So I need to kind of double them up a little bit. Unless, for the time being, they still only have half an hour between shift. I could maximise the time and then we're just missing 5 shifts. So we'll see how that goes for tomorrow. Well, the day after tomorrow. Because we should hopefully be able to start getting our first. Let me just upgrade to make sure that this goes out this way. We might be able to. We'll be able to get our first massive double decker, because we're not going to go for the small double decker. We're not going to go for the small wheelbase buses. We're in London. The majority of buses in London are all double deckers. We need to get them all out there as soon as possible. Now, like I say, some of these buses are being repaired, but some of these buses should start going out onto schedule soon. Because we are on Tuesday, and here we go. Buses are starting to go out. It's always very good. Hopefully that means our ratings will start going up. Technical conditions good. All of these good. It's just the enough free seats. The seat comforts. Probably getting internet would help with the boost. But that's another thing for another time. We're going to try and focus on getting another bus or a bigger bus to start minimalising the and seeing how we get. So, like I say, buses are coming out now. They're starting to be utilised, the network. So that should be all good, as it looks like it is. So, yeah. We're just waiting on, like I say, you see, buses are still getting cleaned in the morning when they're scheduled to go out later today. So we probably need to get another bus wash on the go to help minimise that, which means we've got to move this over a bit. We're going to do not a medium, it's just a regular bus wash. Move that back over to there. And then obviously now 3 bus washes should be good. We may need to get another fixing station, but for the time being, our buses get repaired as they go, which is all good for us. We're 21,000 down on the day, which is not good. I don't think I've got any ability of getting any loans because I've got them all. And obviously, we've not got no sightseeing tickets going. We've got short distance tickets. We've got single tickets. We've got day tickets. And then we've got weekly. Now, hopefully this will increase in our revenue. Good. Finances wise, we're still getting as good subsidies. We're getting a little bit of an environmental bonus. We'll get more on Wednesday. But yeah, just a matter of going through, getting our timings up, and pushing through as much as we can. Now we should have all these. Yeah. So we've got all of the stations here are filled with staff members. They don't have any issues now with toilets. They might have issues with the kitchen, but we can get the kitchen upgraded when we need to. Are all research points unlocked that we needed to? I believe they are. We're so close off. Well, we're not close on there at all because we're 100 off. But our next upgrade, maybe the reduced repair would work. We don't have anything in the 200s. Obviously, expanding company premises we don't need to do at the moment because we're doing what we're doing. The Wi-Fi on the buses, I think, is our next best bet to unlock. So that'll be 16,000 to get the Wi-Fi. Just as soon as after we have purchased it else. But yeah, selling our tickets goes well. Selling our tickets is fine. Improving our company rating is going to be the hardest one to get up. The only thing to do that is getting our bigger bus operational. And obviously, if we get the bigger buses operational, it means we can get the rest of the bus network we have currently operational. All day, every day, including weekends, instead of just weekday evenings and weekends is some bus routes, which, to be fair, if you had a bus route that just worked evenings and weekends, how would you get to work? That's the issue there, is you wouldn't be able to get to work, but you'd be able to get back from work for some of these bus routes. So that is one we have to definitely utilise as much as possible. And obviously, with that being said, let's see how much it's going to cost us for a brand new, well, not a brand new, second hand. It'll be 35,000, which we should be able to make. We just double check that it doesn't have a broken battery, which it does not, which is okay. How is our research? Not our research. How is our stock of replacement parts? Let's get some of these upgraded now, so they're going to be back up to the 5s. We'll get some routers in, because we're going to start looking at getting our router upgrades. It'll help towards our rating improvement when we get the routers. But yeah, let's look at getting our first double-decker bus, and our first double-decker bus being that of an Enviro 500 EV. Double doors, just what London needs. Double-decker, 128 passenger bus. The bus network's not going to know what's hit them. And obviously, our optimization map will plug it where it needs to be. We'll put it where it needs to be put the most, which is the best bet for us. We're about 15,000 pound off buying that, so we should get that in no time. But yeah, having this bus route operational, these bus routes operational is very good. We still need to expand a bit north and expand a bit east to get some more bus routes on this side. And obviously we do want to eventually move towards getting central London. But obviously we're working on one depot at the moment, and we're going to work on getting there's a bus depot down here, which is obviously literally Bexley Heath bus garage. There's a bus garage not there, around here. Yeah, bus garage there. So there's a bus garage there, a bus garage there, and we're only working on one bus garage at the moment. But if you know London, there is so many bus garages because buses run roughly every 5 minutes on the network. Like, the majority of buses in London run every 5 minutes. They run like clockwork every 5 minutes. Some are running every 10 minutes, but they are run like clockwork. You literally have digital readouts at every bus stop that will say, this is the next bus that's due. And then you'll see, like, it'll be like the 427 or whatever, the 461, and then it'll say it's 2 minutes remaining or 1 minute remaining. And then they'll both go to 1 minute remaining, and then one would go above the other to say, oh, it's kind of like overtaking it. But yeah, we are very much right now going to purchase, if we have the money to, and we do, let's offer them 31k, which they have gladly accepted. Let's get this named up. So it'll be, so the tops, DL, because it'll be double large, or double decker large, OOOO. So the DLOOOO. And that is going to be plonked right there. Going to get them both done. Get those two there. Get those two on the upgrade. Going to go straight in and look at purchasing our next bus stop. Our next. There we go. So we're going to be ready on getting our next bus route. This is going to be a very huge help to the network. And if I look at the schedule for today, let's go and assign it for tomorrow. Now, we're still a few buses off, but if you look at it right now, it knows that they're going to be very busy bus routes. And it stuck it on for those bus routes because it knows it's going to be very busy, and that bus route is going to be perfect for it. That bus is going to be great. That means we can save up to get our second bus. We need to get this painted as well. It's got six. It's a 3-axled bus. It's got obviously the steering axle, 2 axles at the back. It is a mammoth bus, and it's going to be very much implemental on getting our network expanded. More so tomorrow because I've added another bus route to start off with the day. But let me just make sure I copy this number so I can get it ready for the next one, which will be how much? I don't know, but this bus right there we go. That's what we need. That bus needs repairing straight away. Some of these are still getting the passenger information system added. That's going to get washed. That's been cleaned internally. We're going to need to paint it once the equipment is upgraded. And that's going to be a very, very nice bus to go on with. To buy it brand new is going to be 50k. Now, I'd rather spend the extra 4k get this bus, just because for right now it's going to be the best bus for our network. It's going to increase our capacity, increase our customer rating, because we've dropped now to 3.1. Purely because it's going to be the seating. Seat comfort's good. Punctuality is not good. So ticket prices are a 3-star. I'm not really going to change the ticket price. The ticket price is going to be set throughout whatever we do. Yeah, there's not that many bus networks to run on, but we're going to keep it as that. Customer service staff are friendly. It's good. The free seats should be good. And then obviously the internet side is going to be amazing as well. Has this been upgraded? It has. Let's get this painted. Let's get this painted to the 500 EV, the Vero 500 EV paint job. Now, this paint job in itself, they're going to be all similar, all super similar. They're going to be similar to everything else. You can get them on the Steam store. They have the tops transport for London. They have, that's where the electric wing mirror is with the cameras. Obviously, the bus network there, the bus branding there. Now, we could look at maybe implementing some advertisements on the back, the side, or up here. Maybe in the future we can do that, but apply that into there. Maybe even see if we can shuffle it today. There we go. Sure, we could have got that. Yeah, we've definitely got that implemented for today. That'll be out and about. That'll be amazing. Can we buy another new bus just yet? We can. It'll be 35,000. We have the money right now. A lot of things need fixing, but if you're going to give it us for the right price, which we're going to offer you 33,000, you're going to accept it. Perfect. First things first, get this into numbered. The DL0001. Get this in the parking spot there. Everything needs repairing. Everything's already upgraded as well on there, so we just need them to be cleaned. And then it needs to be painted. And then we're good to go. Or we should be good to go for tomorrow. So if I make sure that it's got all the charges in, which it does for the next one, we'll have a look at our shift schedule for tomorrow. Don't know what happened then, but it just disappeared. So yeah, because there's not enough buses, so we still have some buses here that aren't able to be scheduled. We'll see what we do at midnight to schedule for the morning, but yeah, getting this one up and running as well is going to be absolutely amazing. Obviously, the double deckers are what we are here for, and I was going to try and get a screenshot of that, but we'll wait till it's painted. And that'll be the thumbnail for today's episode, because we've just gone straight from the smallest bus to getting the biggest bus on the network. That will heavily increase everything. Like, the rating should skyrocket, everything else should skyrocket. Income should skyrocket. It's going to be a vast growth. Now, if I get another 40,000, I could pay off the loan. Paying off that loan might be able to be enough money to get 2 buses. Obviously, 40,000 would then also buy a new bus, so we'll have to see about that. Is that all done? It's getting repaired and washed. That's good. So it's going to be clean. It's going to be clean on the outside. And then we're going to send it to paint. Our double-decker bus is already out and operational. And we see it on the network over here. And it's hardly getting full. It's hardly getting full, but it is good to get this bus up and operational. It's out of service. Is that completely out of service? Was it only going to one tour? Or was it is it going back right to the depot? Oh wow. We'd set it out for a tour and it's already back in the depot. Interesting. Doing okay, though. This is going to be right up there, and we can paint it. Get that painted. And then we'll look at hopefully getting another bus for tomorrow. And seeing how we do. Or we'll have to shuffle around the timetables. So, there is that. But yeah, this bus is absolutely amazing. Get a few screenshots for the thumbnail. Probably get the better screenshot down here of two lined up right there. Get those off. And perfect. So that's that bus ready to be operational for tomorrow. If I get 16k before the end of the day, don't think I will. Obviously, the price is going now. We can look at what needs washing on the outside here. Some of these are not too bad. Oh, we need a repair on that as well. Some of these aren't too bad on the outside. It should also get clean on the inside. You need a repair as well. Go wash on the outside. Just going over everything as we do. Need a wash on the exterior. They're going to get washed on the inside. They're fine. Everything is up and operational, ready for tomorrow, or today, as it is now. We need to try and get these implemented as well, because we don't want them not... Well, we need the bus routes working, to be fair. So what can we do? So that bus go onto there. Gives it not that too much time. 1440. Do we have a bus route that can go onto any of these? That one can go on there because it's not going to be a... Would rather put the earlier ones on and possibly wait to be able to get a bigger bus to fit these. That's fine. So 14, 15. So that could go onto there. That's good. Now, 1440. Any of these 1440? No. Even these 1440 there, 1445 would be the next bus. And 1445, 1455 can go there. 1445 could go there. 1440, 1545. That's a different matter then, isn't it? 1545 and 1555. There we go. We'll swap them both round. And there we go. All our buses are ready to go for tomorrow, including our new double-deckers. So all these buses are going to get repaired that need repairing. It looks like they're already repairing. They're all going to get washed and clean on the inside that needs cleaning on the inside. We'll all be set for Wednesday with Climate Action Day, where money will go up, our income will go up, and all that. So we can skip ahead to our buses going out. Now, hopefully, adding these extra buses in will mean the free seats system goes up because it's only at 2 at the moment. So hopefully, adding this extra bus in, or these extra 2 double-decker buses in, will help utilise the larger capacity on the double-deckers. I know we've only got 2, and it's how it works, but they're going to work. All the buses are going to work. We've got an extra bus route going on as well. So we're just going to see how this bus route, how this bus is going to be managed. I believe there's the double decker is here. So obviously it's going to start off very quiet and not too busy. It's going to start off on the 244. Okay. The 244 opposite way. No, it's the 274. This is the one that goes to the hospital. It's then going to swap to the 291. which still starts off here, 291. It's going to be the one every 45 minutes, so it's interesting that it's going on this route, but this route in itself gets packed on the smaller buses, so it's going to keep on there. It's going to stay on there for a little while. Now, where is our other double-decker? There it is. So that's on the 472A. That's going to help with maximising that route. And then hopefully our improvements of our stars start going up now with having the bigger bus routes on. There we go. And it's going... Oh, it went straight to the 132. Okay. It'd be good if we could see how the battery is or the fuel is for each bus. Obviously, I know I'm on the electric buses, but obviously for people that are on the fueled buses, it'd be good to see what they are on. It is running a little bit late, apparently, on this route, so it is interesting that that is happening. Is punctuality an issue on our bus routes? Well, I guess we'll have a look, but this is going all the way up to Bexley Heath. Then it's going to stay out. It's going to go out of service, and it's going to be 11. There we go. So it's 8 minutes late on its route. So hopefully it can catch up on itself. It's going to stay on the B11. Time it gets there. Yeah, so now it's going to have a charge, and it's going to get back onto the time. Good. It's very good. All the double-deckers still on the 291. It's apparently running late, even though it's only every 45 minutes. So it's catching up on itself, but it's still running quite slow, which is not the best thing. But with that being said, let's have a look at our it is going down. Enough free seats isn't a thing that's being fixed just yet, but it should start doing when we get more double deckers on the routes. So let me have a look at our bus fleet. Let's have a look at our used buses. See how much a cheap Enviro 500 would be you. I'd offer you 28,000. You're going to accept it. Perfect. Get you parked up in the bay. Not that one. It's Tops DL 00. Make sure that's copied. And then it'll be a 02. So DL 0002. This is going to be your designated parking spot. You're going to get those fixed. You're going to get washed. You're going to get the upgrade as well. And then obviously, as per everything else, purchase enough to get the next one. So then tomorrow, or even later today, we could get that on a route and see how that goes. That'll help a lot. But yeah, it's going to get repaired. It's going to get washed and cleaned and then painted. And obviously with the upgrades that we need in there as well. So we're looking at probably getting 2 of these buses a day now, especially with the Climate Action Day, because we're on 12% environmental reward instead of 7, so that's going to help with the bonus. We're roughly getting 100,000 profit a day, which for us is really good, especially with us being on a very kind of a hard mode setting of the game, the expert mode setting of the game, to be exact. This is still running through okay. There's not really much time in the waiting centre, so that's all good. Keep an eye on this for obviously it getting repaired and washed, and then I can obviously, and the equipment installed, then I can just quickly hit paint, and then we can get that implemented for the evening shift in itself. But yeah, with all that being said, we're doing very well so far. Like I say, we've now got our scheduled timetables. We also have implemented bigger buses now on the routes, which should help implement our bus routes in the future. As soon as these equipments are installed, we will be able to get it painted and then get it scheduled for the day. Hoping it won't mess up any other schedules, but the ticket sales is going well. Hopefully our improvement rating for the company will start going higher. with that being said, I'm going to have a look at our statistics wise. We've got 60. Went from 22,000 to 60 odd thousand per day. Was that Monday? No, that was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Sunday we had 60,000 on the routes, which is kind of crazy how our planning has just skyrocketed, depending on obviously more routes in network and everything. But what I do want to do is look at the research. We're gonna go for WLAN, get that implemented. We're making plenty of profit right now. This bus is going to be painted and ready to go. So what I'm going to do as well is implement on our contracts. We're going to go straight to our greener energy, which should make our environmental reward boost a little bit more, which means our carbon footprint boost is a bit more. So that means all of this should help. Ticket prices is the same. It's just a free seating. And then obviously the internet will help boost our company rating as well. And then as soon as we get that, we're going to get our contract with our internet provider. Get that done. So that is all our buses ready. So we need one that goes on at 240. Is there anything at 240 that I can swap over to now? So that won't... No. That would go on there. So we need a that one goes there. Just because of the timings. That can't go on there. Can that go? That can go on there. So that will be a little bit more time added. Need. That's good. Then we now just need a bus route that will start. That will just after 3, or just before 3. We'll finish. Add that route on. Let's have a quick look. That finishes after 3, which is not going to be good. There. Perfect. And then this one, we need one that has a time after that, which will be there. There we go. Perfect. We've been able to implement on a bus on another route, a double-decker. That means tomorrow's routes will... Oh, wow. Tomorrow's routes automatically just filter in. And it frees up some buses. So that means we can start looking at adding more bus routes to start tomorrow. Another bus route that isn't on every day. Edit timetable. No, that one's every day. That's every day. That should be every day. No, it's not. Let's edit this one. Give it the whole weekday. And hope that we have enough buses to add that. Oh, perfect. It just slots in. Just works. It slots right in. There we go. So that's up to 301. How about this one? Show timetable. That is just the evenings. Is a bit of a smaller route. Let's show the timetable. How much is the route anyway? It's only roughly every half an hour. So we'll have to start implementing that one in next time. We have our spare bus stop right there. This should start implementing our upgrade in no time, so we can start getting Wi-Fi on. Our bus has improved, I think, by 1 star, by a point of a star. And obviously, to start going up now, we've got more buses, more seats, more buses active. Because from what I'm seeing, none of the double-deckers are getting packed. Where is our double-deckers? Are double-deckers either even out, or are they back in the depot? Oh, there's a double-decker here. It's on the 244. That's good. It's still out on and about. How utilised is it getting? It's getting quite utilised, so it would have filled up one of these buses. That is good. Obviously, the more double-deckers we get, the better it will be. And we'll just start weaning off our minibuses and selling them off when we need to. Because there's no real need that we need them, and we're just going to go straight into doing this in a second as well. So, upgrade. Going to be 5 grand to upgrade all the buses. And then we're going to accept the contract before... Oh, we must have 1 bus with it. So, which bus... Is there any buses going to be implemented yet? There we go. So, that works. How's our bus fleet doing? Do we have any cheap buses? 36,000. That means we can get another one for about 35 as soon as we hit it. Where are we? There we go. Let's hit 35 and get our next bus. Right now. There we go. So we're now going to have 4 double-deckers up and running from tomorrow, which is going to be absolutely amazing. 003. Perfect. Get that scheduled to wash. Get those scheduled to upgrade. Get those scheduled in to be repaired. Oh yeah, and stick that as a bus stop. Now the next thing, obviously, like I say, we always do, get our next bus stop or buses ready to go, and that'll be ready for tomorrow's service and the next episode. So yes, thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you are brand new to this series and new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified every time a new episode goes live. I hope you have enjoyed watching this, and if you have, like I say, do all that good stuff below, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below as well. If you have any more bus routes that will fit into this map, it's as far west as the O2, literally Lee, Grove Park and Bromley, as far south as Bromley and Ockenden, and as far west as Maypole and Bexley Heath, and with a little bit extra, and as far north and obviously London Airport, but obviously we can't do anything London Airport side just yet because we've only really got that much routes. Apparently, why have I got this bus route? Why have I purchased that bus? Why is that a bus? What bus stops there? What bus stops there? I don't know. Nothing stops there. I don't know why. Nothing stops there. So apparently adding bus routes in that haven't got bus routes on. So I don't know why that was. Oh yeah, this is the Charlton Athletic. Yeah. Sorry. We're ending the episode. I'm getting overrun. Charlton Athletic, this is where the first Sidemen did the charity match. Anyway, we're good. Ending the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time for the next episode.